Hello, Lark Galley here, and I just wanted to share something that was really impactful, helped me get some clarity this past weekend. And maybe you are experiencing this as well. You know, it's great to have lots of opportunities and many different directions and things we can do in life, and yet sometimes it almost immobilizes us because we're not sure which road is the way we want to go. And unfortunately, we can't always see the very end of it, but we can only see the first, few steps. What direction, where do we want to go? And in the last couple of weeks, I've had some great opportunities where I could go down one road and have, use my talents, and it would be awesome. I would love it. Or I could go down another road, also use my talents there, and I would love it. Or do I take the third road and really focus on that and just put everything into that versus the other roads? And I was a bit indecisive because there, once again, are so many options, and how can you possibly just choose one? So I was chatting with a friend this weekend, and she gave me some clarity on what helped her kind of get through that process and decide what she needed to do that would be her highest and best, which, there's lots of things we can do, but what is the highest and best for us that will help us really make an impact in the world? Because I think for most of us, when we're gone, we want to be able to leave a legacy behind, do something that will impact other people. And that's what I'm doing. So this is what I did, and I would invite you to do the same if you're feeling a little bit confused in your path. Write down everything that you're involved with. And it's probably 10, 15 things. Write them all down. All the things that you're maybe thinking about doing or have opportunities to do or are currently doing. Write them all down. Then I want you to look at that list, because there'll be some good things on there and some not so good things. I want you to cross out the things that don't make you happy, that are not enjoyable to you, and you're just like, doesn't really do anything for me. Cross them out. Then I want you to look at that list, and I want you to see the things that bring you joy. What lights your fire, gets you up in the morning, and just energizes you. I want you to circle those things. And then I want you to ask yourself, go inside yourself and say, what passion, what higher calling do I have? Why was I put on this earth? Something that I have some experience in, some knowledge in, that only I have. Or, my circumstance, my situation, how can I use this to bless other people's lives? And maybe like me, you're feeling like it's a higher calling, that it's something that your higher power has said, hey, get out there and share this. What you have to say makes a difference. And I know for me, that higher calling is to share about suicide awareness. As many of you know, my son passed away just over 6 months ago. And it's been a difficult road. It's been hard. And it honestly was not something that I would have chosen. If you had told me just over 6 months ago that I would be talking about this on social media, that I would be actively advocating for mental wellness, suicide awareness, I would have said, oh, that's not me. I'm taking a hard pass. And yet here I am. And so you never know where you might be called or when you might be called. And so because I have such a strong feeling inside me that this is what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to say no to road 1 and no to road 2, both of which I would love and would just have a great time doing. I'm going to say yes to road 3. And that is actively speaking out and becoming engaged in the mental wellness community, suicide awareness, all of those groups where I feel that my experience and my message can make a difference in people's lives and whether or not they choose to stick around. So that is what I've decided to do, all in. And so if you are familiar with any groups or connected with anyone or any resources that I might be able to help support and be involved with, I would love for you to share that information with me, because I feel like it's a higher calling and that I am here and need to do it. And because of that, I feel that my higher power is going to open the doors, which he's already done, and be able to help me move forward in my message and what is my highest and best. So if you're feeling stuck, lots of opportunities, or not really sure what direction or what does bring you joy, write it down, take it to your higher power, and find out what can only you do that's going to make a difference. That's your highest and best. And get out there and do it, and just like stop playing small and stop waiting for someone else to make it happen. Please, you matter, and what your message is will affect so many people, and it needs to be said, and you need to get out there and do it. So love to hear your feedback on this, and thanks so much. I just feel like we all can make a difference in this world. Thanks.